Now we just gotta get hold of her discharge paper somehow, probably. Well, let's see. The bitch is back. I ain't talking to you again. Let me think. Let's see. She's right frickin' there. If I try to take the discharge letter, she'll be bitchy. Maybe I have to call her away. But if I don't call her away for a good reason, I'll probably just get drugged again. Let's have a look in the toilet again. I've got gloves to work with. Wait a minute. Gloves in a toilet. I have a horrible idea. Can I? Oh my god, I can. It's rather filthy. So if I try... I wonder... I've dying for a wee ever since I woke up. What? You're... Ah... Okay. Susan, you didn't wipe. Never mind. Flush. Now the toilet's overflowing with piss water. I'm calling the nurse. She's got to see this. Hey nurse, look what I did. Please let me drown her in it. Please. Come on nurse. Come take a look and let me shove your face in it.
Someone is coming.
Yeah, she's gonna be drowning in a minute if I hope. Come on.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
She has to work in the piss water. Push her face in. Push her face in, drown the bitch. Let me drown the bitch. God damn it. Fine, I guess her toiling in urine is good enough. I'd really like to be able to drown her, though. Even if it's a horrible option, I'd really like the option to be there. I really don't like that woman. So, she's gone. You keep walking. I'm just gonna borrow this discharge letter. Do I need it to be signed or anything? Guess not. I've got her name banned. I've got the discharge letter. I should be good. Hi, buddy. Let me the fuck out.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burson?
Go
Oh,
ahead.
all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mum. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Freedom! What's in here? What's this? Storage room. Can I go in? Locked. Employees only. Locked. Freedom! Ah, fuck.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Nope.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
You again.
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time. You have no idea what I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I live on my... Wait, well... I live with a friend. She must be worried sick about me. Not technically alive. We could claim that friend is... Teacup. Yeah? Yeah.
I live with a friend. She must be worried sick about me.
A friend? Really? I'm confused. In your suicide note, you said you live alone.
Okay, I lied.
You shouldn't be afraid of opening up, Susan.
No, I know.
Please, it's for your own good that we're doing this. We need to figure out where things have gone wrong and how to fix them.
I'm afraid you'll need a time machine for that, Doctor.
A human mind is the best time machine you can get, Susan. All we need is for you to relax and be honest with me. Can we do that?
Yes, Doctor.
What do you do for a living?
Between jobs.
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith. faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Coffee and smoke on the balcony. Oh, I suppose I should just kind of answer for myself, I guess? No. Well, that's kind of a given. But, well, I don't smoke, but coffee's always the way I start my day, so good enough.
I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I know it's not a great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Money? Money would be nice. Yeah, money.
It would be nice to have more money, I guess.
Sure, of course. Don't we all? Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Yeah, it didn't help much.
Yes, it didn't help much, as you can see.
Just something to think about. I can see you're really willing to open up and talk about your issues. That's a positive sign.
I haven't really talked about my feelings for a long time.
You're doing very well so far. Do you have problems sleeping?
Not really.
Rarely. I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably sleep too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Like the whole world's against me. I mean, everyone's trying to stop her from doing what she wants to just go fucking home.
I feel like the whole world is against me.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Nope.
No, of course not. I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. Strange, isn't it?
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
you.
Nothing was making me happy anymore. There wasn't a single thing that would bring a smile to my face. I kept thinking, won't it be better if I just disappear? I tried. I really tried to find something. Took a long bath, picked up a book, watched some television, but I just couldn't get into anything. All those things seemed like worthless distractions, and I myself felt obsolete, needless. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Sometimes, when I feel really low, I used to think everyone would be happier without me. But I guess people don't really care. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
Cats.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
Noise.
Noise. Too much noise really upsets me. I can hear everything through the thin walls of my flat. I have this neighbor. He often parties late into the night. It drives me crazy.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
I never thought about that.
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
What? Who? What? What? You don't throw that on someone out of friggin' nowhere. What the hell? He has this has nothing to do with him. Can I go home now, please?
This has nothing to do with him. Can I go home now, please?
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Huh? Okay.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Where are we going, Liz?
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here.
Okay, this is weird. Come back, Liz.
The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute.
Okay. Oh, hey, we're back to full screen.
Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Okay. We're making a break for the exit.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Hopefully it's Liz. Oh, there she is.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Okay. What the hell are we... What the hell's going on, Liz? This is random and weird.
Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Okay. So... what? Oh. I thought there was another cutscene. Push the button. Lift. To the first floor so we can book it out of this joint. But something clearly stops them. I mean... because if Susan's stuck with Dr. X... where... this doesn't look like a ground floor. How are we supposed
What are we doing on the roof?
The roof?
Liz,
How are we supposed to escape from the roof, Liz? There's nowhere to go from up.
what the hell are you doing?
What?
And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz,
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
What? Liz, calm down.
this is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
The woman in A&E? What's A&E? She disappeared and was later found down the toilet. Oh, the chick that went up in flames, yeah.
Yeah, she smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Okay, you have listened. Maybe you're right. Or maybe it was just a blind guess. But I must jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do. You can choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Do you remember that other thing I told you? I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? I bet you don't remember that.
The other was an auxiliary nurse like you, and the other was a stripper.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels when you're trapped and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Yeah, you told me that Dick broke up with you on Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You and I could have been good friends, you know. You really listened to everything I said after all. I'll be back. When you need help, I'll be there, Susan. But right now, it's time for me to let go.
Liz,
No.
no. Liz, no. No! What the fuck?
After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's all right.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway.
It was just a nightmare.
The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it.
What?
For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
What? What? What the fuck? It's just
am I?
What? Okay, I've had enough mind fuckery for one day, I think. Thank you. Holy shit. Yeah, so, yeah. That happened? I'm just gonna call the episode here and try to wrap my head around what the fuck I just... yeah, I can't take any more today. There's too much WTFery around in this freaking game right now. Yeah. Bye. Have a good one, guys and gals. Yeah.